Hello everyone, welcome back to Madden 23 Seattle Seahawks franchise. And today's episode gonna be a little different. No game in this one today. We are gonna be getting into some trades actually. But first, we're gonna take a look at this mock draft, sort of just see how things are. Gonna click on this and go over this live with you guys. Not live, but this is a live recording. I don't normally do these, but currently mock draft, we are, projected to have the number one overall pick and top player in the class, or not top player, but number one overall prospect right now for the Seahawks, I guess, is Kyle McDuffie. And this is a quarterback out of San Diego State. Whether the window is open or closed, he's slinging it. Beautiful spiral in all his passes, gets rid of the ball at the first sign of pressure, does well to avoid sacks by throwing the ball away, plays well within and outside of the pocket, quick, compact throwing motion as well. So that all sounds really good actually. Physical tools, good to great throw power, decent strength, or solid strength, decent to solid, not fast at all. Poor to marginal speed, and not a quick guy. It seems that we're getting from there. A, awareness, B, break sack, B, deep accuracy, and then good medium to short accuracy. C, throw on the run, B, under pressure, and B, play action. So that's Kyle McDuffie. Looks like just a solid all-around quarterback. It doesn't seem like he does anything that is, I would say sort of out there. I would say not like a guy with a lot of X factors, if you will. But yeah, so far, not like Drew Lock has been particularly great for us, but we do have another pick in this draft actually. I believe this was acquired via the Russell Wilson trade. Where is it? Here it is. I believe this is the Broncos pick. And we are somewhat projected here. They have us in this mock taking a corner. Dennis Hayes, savvy defender with the ball in the air, has a motor that runs through the whistle, often looks to rip the ball from runners, shows good discipline and won't get flagged much. D catching, D man coverage, B to D press, B zone, great acceleration, good to great speed. What's this guy's size? 6'2". I have to say, B hit power. This guy feels more like a safety more than anything. Definitely does not, at least for me, does not project out to be a corner necessarily. Maybe a safety. But I have to say, Dennis Hayes, definitely not a guy that I would draft. So I think the mock experts, I think Mel Kiper Jr. is wrong on this one. Dennis Hayes, not a guy that I'm definitely looking at. So yeah, take a look here at the rest of the prospects. And we're going to look at quarterbacks here. And right now, the one that we have with the most sort of scout accuracy on completion is Kyle McDuffie. But Brandon Fredrickson is a guy that also we're looking at. Once again, okay deep accuracy, good short accuracy, medium is A or a C, and under pressure throw is a B. Take a look at his physicals. Once again, solid to good throw power. I'm not looking for a guy with solid to good throw power. I don't want a guy just, with an all right arm. I want a guy that is dynamic, big arm, looks great in shorts. You know what I'm talking about. You know what type of guy I'm looking at here. And that doesn't appear to be Brandon Fredrickson. Honestly, if we do have the first pick in the draft, if we do finish the season that poorly, I wouldn't hesitate, if the right quarterback isn't there for us, I wouldn't hesitate to sort of just not take a quarterback and maybe take a different player. Maybe just take best player available and sort of say, you know what, this class doesn't have what we want. Mitch Galen, another quarterback here we're going to look at. And A to C deep accuracy, A to C medium accuracy, C short accuracy, and B under pressure. And abandons initial reads in favor of the check down. It says he has a strong arm, but he has great to elite throw power, great to elite strength, decent to solid speed. So, this is more in the vein of what I'm looking for. I want a guy with a big cannon for an arm. And throwing the run is A to C. And stiff arm, I don't know if I care about stiff arm, but A, break sack is interesting. C, awareness, which means we're going to have to work on him a little bit. Project player, maybe, which I'm fine with. I think that makes the franchise a lot more fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun this year with the franchise just because it's clear this team is going to need a lot of help. So Mitch Galen is a guy that we're definitely going to be looking at. Georgia Tech doesn't fit the profile of the normal Georgia Tech quarterback. I think more of like that triple option type of offense out there. So there's Mitch Galen. And then the last straight up first round projected quarterback is Nate English. The quarterback below him is rounds 1 through 2, but Nate English is the last of the quarterbacks that is projected to sort of go straight up first round guy. And whether the window's open or closed, he's slinging. These all they should really change these up a little bit to sort of just have some different sayings, I think. But physicals, great to elite throw power, great to good strength, solid to good speed. So looks like he has decent speed here, solid jump, decent to solid jumping, solid to good change of direction, ability is decent to solid, poor to marginal acceleration. I don't need him to accelerate too quickly. I mean, I would like that, be great, but if it's just marginal, but he has solid to good speed, that's enough for me, right? A, awareness on this guy, B, throw on the run, B, deep accuracy. So, I like this guy. Yeah, I mean, he looks pretty good. Nate English, definitely a guy that I think we can potentially look forward to potentially being our quarterback of the future, maybe, right? If he's 6'2", 230. I have to look at my TV because on the screen on the computer it looks real squishy. I can't read that too well. Right-handed, out of Memphis. So Nate English, last of the quarterbacks that has a straight up right now first round projection on him. Everyone else, Gavin Hunter has a round 1 to 2. Then everyone else is a sort of day 3 guy. We got some UDFAs here. None of these guys really look all that good. Yeah. So we are going to set this again to quarterback. I would prefer just every other quarterback sort of get, I want to have a good idea of the rest of these quarterbacks, so that's what we're going to do. But some of these other players, the top 10 prospects, there is an offensive tackle prospect there, Zach Richards, that we could look at. There's an outside linebacker, Darrell Westbrook. Let's take a look here. This guy is 75% completed. So speed rusher, we could use some more help along in the edge. Take a look at his physicals here. Good to great speed, good to great strength. Acceleration looks good. And then we take a look at its actual skills. Good tackle, power moves as a C, but once again, he projects out to be a speed rusher. And so he has finesse moves. He also has block shedding as well, a B on block shedding. So once again, looks very good. Has a good tackle. So this could be definitely a guy that could get up to the quarterback, maybe set the edge for us, and really sort of do a better job at maybe defending the run in certain times where I feel like we've sort of gotten gashed on those outside runs sometimes. So maybe Ladarius Connor could sort of be that for us. We do need, I think, more edge help for sure. I don't think we're set there necessarily. Earl Shepard is another guy. He's 75% completed. Take a look at him. He is more of a power rusher. So elite, great to elite strength. That sort of jumps out at me. Let's take a look at his skills here. A, power moves. A, play rec. A, pursuit. B to C awareness, B tackle, C block shedding, so that's not as ideal, but that can always be built up, and B hit power, then B to C finesse moves. If he has B finesse moves, you know, this guy could definitely jump to, I think, the top of our board for sure, because he would definitely be like an all-around just edge guy, and it looks like he has some good physicals as well, so that's something that I think could be really good. So we're gonna add him to our favorites. We're gonna keep an eye on him, and could potentially need some right end help, but I don't know if we would use that with our first of our 2 first-round picks. Some decent receivers in this draft class as well. Here is another corner. We need help at corner. That could be Rashawn Polk. Aggressive ball hawk, for better or worse. Has a motor that runs through the whistle. Often looks at the ball. It feels like these all say the same thing. Solid to decent speed. So let's see what his 40 time is. Great ability, which is great to good ability, but B man coverage. That looks good. C zone coverage. So it looks could be solid here. B to C awareness. I have to see what that awareness rating is. How much of a I would say project he is or not. But you know, Rashawn Polk, that would be a guy I would, you know, maybe not that first pick, but if he drops far enough, maybe that could be a guy we could look at with that second pick that we have. And we're gonna leave that at that for now, and now get into potentially some trades. So we are here looking at some trades, and Tyler Lockett is gonna be a guy that we are potentially going to trade. Just for the simple fact that Tyler Lockett, he is age 29, so he's not gonna get that much better. And if you take a look here at his contract, it has 4 years left. And look at the breakdown on that. Yeah, no thanks. Not going to be paying that. So Tyler Lockett, you know, I don't want to say like bye-bye, get out of here, you know, but, you know, we're going to make a move here. We just sort of have to. And we want to trade him to a team that, you know, is, you know, contending. We want to trade him to a contender. And, you know, but we just want to get him somewhere good. You know, we don't want to sort of like screw him on his way out the door. You know, want to thank Tyler Lockett for everything he's done. He's been a great Seattle Seahawk. So we're going to send him. We're not going to send him to like the Jags or a team like that. We're going to send him to a team that is contending. And that is the Green Bay Packers. We're going to try to get a pick from them. Not a first round pick. Look, Lockett does have years on that contract. So it's not like we're sending them a receiver that they're going to have to pay. So let's get a 2 and a, see if we can get a 2 and a 5 from them. And I might have to take a player back. Oh, nope, I don't. It's accepted right away. So we get a 2 and a 5 for Tyler Lockett, sending him on his way to Green Bay. Tyler Lockett, deuces. Thank you for your service, sir. It is much appreciated, but Tyler Lockett's time as a Seahawk has come to an end. So we're going to look through here again and just try to find guys who are maybe a little bit older that we can sort of get rid of, who, you know, aren't going to be here long term for us. And I think Justin Coleman fits that pretty well. He's played well for us. Let me just say that Justin Coleman has played extremely well for us. Just gonna have to, you know, come to admit here once again, we're not a team that's competing. I thought they would give you automatic trade offers. I guess not. I guess that doesn't work yet. So we're gonna have to go in here and just find a trade for us. Have to make a deal. And you know, someone in the comment sections asked me if I would consider trading DK. We are not going to trade DK. I think DK is going to be a long-term player for us. I just think DK is he's going to be that. So once again, we're not hurting in terms of corner depth. So yeah, Justin Coleman, another guy. We're going to try to send him to a team that's maybe trying to win. Maybe a team that, you know, might need an extra corner, might need some depth at corner. Let's see if we can find a team that needs a spare corner. And if, you know, try to get him somewhere better situated that isn't on a team that is 1-6. Let's check out the Cowboys. Actually, I should have just stayed in this screen. Okay, corner. They could use an extra corner. The Cowboys could very much use an extra corner. They need one. So I don't think for Coleman we're going to get much. Let's try our luck with a 4th round pick. And they accept it. So 2 trades in the books. Justin Coleman, salute. Thank you for your service as a Seattle Seahawk. We are going to send you on the way to the Dallas Cowboys. Let's actually make sure the Cowboys have a good record. So let's go and check that out, actually. Check these standings. Let's hope I didn't send Coleman to like a team that sucks. No, the Cowboys, they're 5-2. Packers, 6-1. So both of our guys get traded to teams that are very much in contention for a Super Bowl, very much in contention to play in a championship game this fall. So let's take a look at the rest of this roster and maybe try to find one other person that we can sort of send on their way. Maybe, you know, an older player, try to find them a spot where, you know, they could, you know, get some play time. And honestly, looking at this here, this is going to have to be Gabe Jackson, I think. I could have swore I had Gabe Jackson before in another one of my franchise series and traded him away, but Gabe Jackson, I think we're going to send him on his way as well. Guard, I think he's, you know, I think that's sort of a plug and play type of position. So let's make this deal. Let's make this happen. And that'll probably be the last trade we'll make, because I can't think of any other trades that we'll sort of need to make. We're going to go with Buffalo. I think they could use a little bit of guard help. I'm going to ask for a 5 and a 6 for Gabe Jackson. Will they make this trade? And they make that trade. So Gabe Jackson, salute. Thank you for your service for the Seahawks. We are sending you to the Buffalo Bills to go actually and compete. So 79 overall, he'll definitely supplant and replace Cody Ford in that starting lineup. And, you know, so, you know, once again, I think that's going to be it for the trades. We are going to need an extra receiver, though, I think. So let's go find some free agents to replace these guys that we just traded. Maybe try to find some guys a little bit younger here. Try to give some guys some opportunities. And here's one right here. Amari Rodgers, former first-round pick for the Green Bay Packers. Not first-round pick, what am I saying? I believe he was like, might have been a 3rd or 4th round pick. We are going to sign Amari Rodgers here. We think he can still have some potential. I mean, this is his 2nd season he got released, so not exactly ideal. I don't think the Packers are actually going to release him. You know, he knows the offense too well, and they have other rookies that I just don't think they would actually do that. I think that's a little unrealistic, in my opinion. So we're going to take a look around here. Is there some young guards on the market that maybe we think could help us? And I'm not really seeing it. Is there any, you know, just another extra guy to have? Not sure why is Ryan Bates here? This feels like cheating. But Ryan Bates, 71 overall, 25 years old. We're going to cheat here. We're going to sign this guy out. Maybe, hey, sitting on the street, team's tanking, maybe you can come in and you know, find yourself a spot on the squad, man. So I'm gonna bring him in, and so this should be very interesting here. So things look a little bit different now. Ryan Bates, Take a look at his ratings. Let's see if there's anything wrong here. Run block is not the greatest. Pass block is all right. Not a good run blocker, but pass blocking's good. Lead block's good. Impact blocking's good. This guy looks solid. So, yeah. So we have a new right guard, Ryan Bates. And a new receiver here, and Amari Rodgers. Number 11, I like that. Clemson, Amari Rodgers. Now a member of your Seattle Seahawks. So got released from his initial team that drafted him. Maybe Aaron Rodgers yelled at him too much, I'm not sure, but he is now going to be a member of this Seahawks squad. And not much has changed with the squad. Marquise Goodwin, Dwayne Eskridge, he moves up a spot here on the depth chart, so maybe he'll get some more opportunities to try to make some things happen. Take a look here at Dwayne Eskridge. He has not really done a lot for us this season. Maybe a few catches, but 92 speed, 93 acceleration. We are actually going to go here. Let's go to our specialists. And Dwayne Eskridge is going to move up a spot. Amari Rodgers moves up a spot. We're kind of just giving him a spot here. And there we go. Move Kenneth Walker to our power back. But that is going to, I think, do it for us, honestly. And this is going to be interesting, honestly. The rest of this season. Made some moves before the deadline. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching this episode. If you liked it, I hope you did. Usually I don't do episodes like this, but I feel like this year I really want to sort of get, like I've said before, I want to get you guys more in with the team, sort of what I'm doing, maybe behind the scenes, who I'm looking at scouting. I think just to sort of flesh out that franchise experience. So if you enjoyed this one, be sure to hit like, be sure to hit subscribe before I puke. Shouldn't have ate that, what I ate for breakfast. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.